Hello, I think we're live. Hello, this is Rick from Chess to Impress for this live stream. I can see we have a few people there. Oh, I have to be quick. I see, hang on, Leandro. Hello, Leandro. And Franderly Acosta. Hello to you. I see Mithen. And who else do I see? Sven Boersma. And Rushil. And Sadres A Café. Tome 57A. Kilin Satra. I pronounced everything wrong, I'm sure. And if somebody can tell me that you can hear me, that would be great. Somebody says no volume. Hope that's not the same for everybody. Good to be here, Somto. Great that you're here, Somto. And Kubidu and Danielle. Can you hear me? Anybody can say if you can hear me. Sound is okay. Thank you, Kubidu. We can hear you fine. Thank you, Sadres. And that's in Dutch. Muhammad, thank you. Let's watch some chess. Yes. Leandro and me often play each other in youth tournaments in Friesland, in the north of the Netherlands. Joel, hi Joel. And Tome says audio's fine, thank you very much. Chandra says we can hear. I don't have to read everything out, you can read it for yourself. I'm the only one who pronounced it correctly in the first attempt. That's very generous, thank you. Andre, hello. Daniel, oh, I think I said hello to you already. Elmat Goma, I can hear you. Thank you, Elmat. Audio is well. Hey there. FPEP. I think FPEP, you've been there from the start since I started my channel. I remember your messages. And Jill is here. Since there's no Green Bay Packer, I tuned in. Green Bay Packer. Not so familiar with that team. You can tell me about it. Prashant, also somebody from the start. Of course, you're bored looking at me, but and there's Frank. Hello, Frank. Daniel, I'm from the Netherlands originally, but I live in Ireland, in the Republic of Ireland, also in Europe. Dominique, you like my channel? Thank you very much, Dominique. That is great to hear. Chicago. Zeelandsen from Chicago. That's great. Yeah, guys, if you have any questions, ask the questions, because at the moment I'm just saying hello to everybody. That's not very exciting. Hello, Pretender. Because the tournament will start in 13 minutes. Never been part of a live stream. Let's go. I agree. Let's go. So what should we do? We can have a quick look at, instead of looking at my face, which is not very interesting. Let's see if we can go to the Semenova arena. And there is only 3 people, including myself. So we have Keelan in there, and we have Shoop in there. So only 3 people so far in the tournament that we hope to play. Hello, Bobby. I'm sure I'm missing some messages, which is terrible. Luca says, who is your favorite chess player? My favorite chess player is Bobby Fischer. But I love all the greats. But Bobby Fischer is my favorite. And why? Because he makes chess look so easy. And that is really something that is very special about Fischer. Which arena? It is the Semenova arena. And we see 5 players in there now. How do you join the tournament? You go to lichess.com and you have to be a member. You have to set up your account. Yes, Semenova, that's the one. Hi, Joel. You have a Lichess account. That is great. Nakamura, yes, he's wonderful too. He's also a legend. I agree with you, Danielle. Lichess.org. Oh, .org, is it? Yes, lichess.org. Apologies. Thank you, Petander. Yes, 2 minutes. We play 2 minutes and 2 seconds increment. So, hello, Joanne. How are you? 2 minutes and a 2 second increment, which means 2 minutes for the whole game, but every move you make, you get another 2 seconds on top of that. Can I give you the link? The link, I don't think I can give you a link here. Of course I can give you a link here. What am I talking about? I just need to type in something myself. So I don't have the link to the tournament because I have two separate laptops here and I can't. So it's lichess.org. You need to go in there. If you have an account, you need to log in. If you don't have an account, you have to make an account. And chess is live. I agree, Daniel. You have to make an account and then you have to go into the tournaments and go to the Seme Nova arena. We have 6 people in there now. And then we can have a little tournament for 45 minutes. It starts in 11 minutes, so you still have time. You can't find Seme Nova. It's the tournament is supposed to start at 1/4 the hour. So if you, there should be a timeline there. My FIDE rating is about 1850, something like that. What's your favorite game ever? My favorite game ever. Well, it must be the game that I did for Chess to Impress yesterday. It was a game from Akiba Rubinstein, the great Polish player. It is quite an amazing game. It's number 236 on my Chess to Impress channel. And there's a position where Rubinstein is a queen down. And all of his pieces are hanging, apart from one bishop. But no matter what his opponent does, he loses. It's quite an incredible game. It's Rubinstein's evergreen. Seme Nova, I'm sure that's a chess player, but the tournaments are named in lichess.org after chess players. So first I had the Steinitz arena, but then I got the Seme Nova arena. I never heard of Seme Nova. But I see that some people are putting in the link. Thank you very much for that. And we have, oh my goodness, we have a lot more players now. I have to scroll to the bottom. 10 players. Very nice. So we can have a nice little tournament with 10, but more would be even better. Your favorite Mitun is Eduard Lasker, a beautiful king hunt. Aha, Edward Lasker. So not the world champion Emanuel Lasker. Well, if you have that game, Mitun, would you send it to me at classroomchess@gmail.com? Then I'll have a look and hopefully make a video about it. Is it Blitz or Standard? It's Blitz. I think it's Blitz. 2 minutes and 2 seconds per move. Looking forward to some nice games. Yes, Gobsmacked. I'm looking forward to some nice games too. Maybe I should make a video on Seme Nova. That's a very good point. Have to find out first who she is. I'm sure she was a great player or is a great player. Anybody having trouble with the link? Hope not. What ratings are accepted? Any ratings, Chandler? Anybody? Chess is a very democratic game. Everybody who knows how the pieces move can play. How to participate at the tournament? You have to, if you scroll up, there's a link there. If you click on the link, you go to lichess.org. You have to have an account there. You still have time to make an account. You have 8 minutes left before we start, and then you have to enter this Seme Nova arena. That's where I set up the tournament. Joel, you have to look for it. It is there. It starts in 8 minutes. So if you look at 1/4, then you should see it. You have to scroll down. Donald Duck is here. And page not found message. That's not good, Gideon. I have a Dutch rating as well, but I'm not sure what it is. It's also somewhere in the 1800s. Sven. Leandro says, do you mean grown-ups? I don't know who you're talking to. Oh, you're talking to Sven. That's fine. There's a few people who have a conversation in Dutch with each other. Daniel, you're 1440. That's a great rating. Are you in the tournament? You should be. That's you're a good player. Hopefully we can play each other. Anybody who can move can play. That's what I tell myself to keep going. Well, that's what I tell myself as well, Kubidu. And sometimes it's a tough game. It's a cruel game, but sometimes it's really nice. Pretender is around 1000. Are you in the tournament, Pretender? You need to be there. You need to play. We still have 10 people in the tournament. That's enough, but we'd like a few more. Sven is 13 and has a 1600 rating. That's amazing. Daniel doesn't like bullet. Well, this is not bullet. This is blitz. You know, you have 2 minutes and 2 seconds. So a game that is, let's say, last 60 moves, then you have 4 minutes for the whole game. That's not bullets. Leandro has 1368. That's good. Are you in the tournament, Leandro? Wow, Miton 2000 needs to be the favorite for this tournament. Oh, this goes very quickly. All these messages. I'm trying to keep up. 20 in the tournament. No, it's 10. Unfortunately, but 10 is good. I'm not. I'm talking total nonsense because there's different pages. There's 21 in the tournament. It says now. I just don't know how to get to the next page. How do I get to the next page? Okay, we have 6 more minutes. Normally, I'll do future, how do you call these, live streams, and then instead of waiting and looking at this screen, we'll play a few games. You know, I'll take a few challenges, and we'll have a bit of fun on Lichess instead of looking at this screen. But it's now only 5 minutes left, so please put up with me for 5 more minutes, and then the tournament will start automatically, and the pairing will start automatically. Joel says, I'm in. Hopefully I would win. Yes, I hope that too for you, Joel. Daniel says, huge fan of your channel. First thing I do when I wake up is coffee and your channel. Daniel, you're the man. Thank you for saying that. That's very, very, very nice. I should have arrows leading to further pages. Yes. I don't see arrows. 24 people now. Great. This will be a wonderful tournament. Can't wait to get started. Only 5 minutes left. But no, I can't see any arrows. Anyway, doesn't really matter. We'll start in a few minutes. Hi, Diego. Diego's here. I saw a few comments from you, Diego, over the last week. Leandro, what do you say? What's my favorite game? My favorite game? Well, I just said that the video I made, number 236, I made it yesterday on the game from Akiba Rubinstein. That game really impressed me. That was, if you want the power of the bishop pair, as we know, the 2 bishops can be very strong if they play together. Well, that game is the ultimate power of the bishop pair. The arrows are above the players' names. Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe because I'm set up this tournament. It doesn't matter. With 24 players, wonderful. You can go to the next page by clicking the arrow next to the number of players. Ah. Okay. Is that an arrow? Doesn't show up to me as an arrow, but maybe something will happen now. No. Yes, wonderful. 25 players, and this is number 1 to 10. You can see me there at number 5. And then it doesn't really jump to the next page. Doesn't matter. 4 minutes to go. Everybody ready? I'm going to play some chess instead of this chess. Joanne says, so excited with this live chat. How old were you when you started chess? I learned the moves. My father taught me the moves when I was 8 years old. But it took a while because I was doing other sports before I joined the chess club and really fell in love with the game. Because my father beat me all the time. Next to number 20. Yeah, 28 now. 28 players. Oh, yeah. It just changed on my screen. It's probably because I'm running a live stream that these arrows don't show up. My screen is flickering a bit. With 28 players, this is number 1 to 10. With 27 now. Somebody dropped out. Which chess club did you join? I lived in the city of Groningen in the north of the Netherlands, and that's why I joined the chess club Sissa. They're doing really well now in the Dutch league. Is this the first stream you are hosting? Yes, Donald Duck. Do you notice it? That's the first stream. I'm still trying to learn this. And as I said, when we do this again, we'll play some chess while people are signing into the tournament instead of looking at boring screens and listening to my boring voice. So apologies for that. It's now 3 minutes left, so too late to start another game. And yes, Groningen, the north of the Netherlands, great city. Leandro, you heard of that club? Yes, yeah, it's quite famous now. They're doing well in the highest Dutch league. When I was playing for them, they were not that strong. Hetis lives in Groningen. Very nice. My 5-year-old daughter is starting to be interested in chess, Scooby-Doo. Well done. It's a great game. Hopefully she'll be interested in chess for her whole life. Yeah, Sissa's doing quite well, that chess club, indeed. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Hang on, hang in there. 29 players. They are in order of rating, I see now. Okay, so we have Rai Mitun with a 2000 rating leading the field. And then we have Amateur in second place and Jilly Wibble, also 19 in the 1900s. Very good. Joel says, am I in the tournament? My name is not there now. Well, then I have to click on these arrows which don't exist on my screen. It jumps straight away to the 20s instead of to the 10s. I don't know if you're in, Joel. Hope you're in. What's your favorite opening with white? Says Leandro. My favorite opening with white. I'm a d4 player, as you will see when we start a tournament. I play d2, d4 on the first move. And then everything they throw at me, I like, because I'm interested in everything concerning chess. King's Indian is always exciting. Donald Duck says, I don't play on Lichess. Are tournaments here different than chess.com? Don't know. Somebody asked me to organize a tournament on chess.com, so I may do that. I just have to investigate how that works. And then we'll do that as well. 30 players, and we're starting in exactly 1 minute. Yeah, I still have to sort out all those buttons, how those buttons work. It doesn't really matter. We know we have 30 players. And so we play a 45 minutes tournament. So I don't know how many games it will be. Probably about 10, I'd say. 10 rounds, maybe 11. Ready to start, Diego? Yes, I'm ready to start as well. Can't wait. So about 10, 11 rounds. And then after 45 minutes, the tournament will stop automatically. And the winners will be announced. And then I'll stop the live stream. And I'm doing it again tomorrow at 11 a.m. GMT. And then we'll see when the next one is. But I'm planning to do this regularly. And I hope you will be joining me. There's a nice... Can't wait for you to play an amazing game. Okay, I think the countdown is there. And I think we're starting, my dear chess friends. Stand by, chess to impress. It says. And I hope we will starting soon. It's doing the pairings. 6 seconds to go to play the first move. But I don't have a screen where I can make a move. That's a bit of a problem. Okay, so I lost my game because I didn't get a chess board on my screen, which is a disappointment. Is anybody else playing? Anybody? Of course, everybody is now busy playing. Pairing players, get ready. Yes, I'm ready. But as I said, when I got my game, it was not a chessboard that I saw, so I could not make a move. Britannia says, yes, we're playing. So I think people are playing. And of course, it's a great pity that I can't show it here on the live stream because I'm not playing. But I should be able to click on somebody's game. But then I only see the moves in text and not the moves on the chessboard. I'm really sorry about this. It's a great pity, because we were doing so well. I'm looking at the Tapas Banik against Joel Mercado game. But as I said, I only see the moves and not the chessboard. They've played 15 moves already. You have to disable blind mode, maybe. Thank you very much. There is something there. Who said that? Strago59, you are a hero. Thank you so much for saying that. Disable blind mode. Yeah, okay. So I lost my first game. And I'm sorry for my opponents, because we weren't able to play. But at least we have a chessboard now. And we're looking at Tapas Banik with white against Joel Mercado with black. Let's look at the position. How is this going? Counting the pieces. Material is even. White has a very nice knight on d5. He just played bishop c3. Probably to make sure the bishop is protected on that square. That would make sense. 1500 player and a 1600 player, good players. Oh, knight c4. What was that? I see a nice move now for black. Is Joel going to play it? He takes on c3. Can anybody see the chessboard now? Because I see a chessboard. I'm not sure if you can see a chessboard on the live stream. I should re-register in the tournament. Aha. But is there a chessboard on the live stream, not on my screen? Still looking at the pairings. Joanne says yes. Thank you, Joanne. Hey, Razi, how to participate? You have to go into Lichess, go to the Semenova arena, and then enter, and then you will be paired for the next round. Okay, thank you, Daniel, for confirming that you can see it on live, because I'm also looking at the live stream, but I can't see it, so I'm glad that you can. And how is Tapas against Joel? Rook to e3. Attacking the queen. Where does the queen go? And I probably have to re-register for the tournament. Okay. Queen went to d2. So white has queen, 2 rooks, 2 pieces, and black has 1 piece less. So white is a piece up. But black is low on time. Joel, you're low on time. Rook e8 doubling on the e-file. Very good. And knight f5. Swapping a piece. So white is still a piece up. h3 makes some error for the king. Queen d6. It's getting tense. It's a very complicated position. Black has compensation for the piece, and now queen c5 is a very nice move, threatening a discovered check with that rook. And white is getting low on time. Tapas Banik, what are you playing? You have to play to make a move. King h2. Another check. King back. A repetition of moves. No, king h1. Not a repetition of moves. And d4. I thought that knight was hanging on c3, wasn't it? Anyway, too late now. The knight is back on e2. This is a time scramble. It is very difficult to play this. It's a very difficult position. White improves his knight on f to f4. Pair of rooks is traded. Another pair is traded. Now queen and knight versus a queen. 5 against 6. Daniel prefers to play as black, he says. I know, I prefer white. Like in tennis, when you have the serve, it's better to play white. But yes, some people like to play black. I know some as well. They like the counter attack. Wow, this is a very interesting endgame. Queen and 6 pawns versus queen and knight and 5 pawns. Black is going forward. I think black lost some time. After knight h5 check. Unlucky, Joel. Great game. I'm glad I picked this game to show you. And we should probably soon get another round, the second round going. Mr. Fork. I don't remember what move did who Mr. Fork. I could go back to that move. Anyway, now I need to go back to the tournament. View tournament. Let's click on that. Oh, I'm still in there, so I don't have to re-register. We can see the game that's still in progress between Kapiva Raking and Lollig Mensje, which means funny person in Dutch. It's a very nice account, Lollig Mensje. Or they're starting. They probably have to start at the second round. Pairing players, get ready. We're getting ready for the second round. Right after the rook exchange and the king moved, white knight had a fork on king and queen. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I have a game. How exciting. Who am I playing? Tome 57. And we have a Slav defense. I'm playing the Slav. And I like to play this move. And if he takes, I'm going to push my pawn. And if the knight moves, I'm going to give a check on a5. And then I'm attacking the pawn on e5 at the same time. So win my pawn back. Yes, my queen is in the game too early, I know, but this is a variation that is possible. He's protecting his queen. Sorry, his knight. Knight f6. Now he's attacking my queen, so I better hurry out of the way. But I can take the knight. I think I win a piece here. And we swap the queens. And I've won a piece, right? Yes, won a piece. Play. What am I going to play? I'm going to take that one as well. Take the bishop pair, why not? c5 protecting the pawn. And now I need to develop. None of my pieces are developed. Yes, good move. Well, yeah, okay, I have to take. Maybe not. Now, finally, I have to develop some pieces, otherwise I'll be in big trouble. And I'm going to castle the king, put the king safe. See how we get on. Third round is already on the way. Okay, I'm way behind. So I missed 2 rounds then. Okay. How to win the chess book? Oh, you don't have to do anything, Daniel. You just you already entered in here in the chat, and I will do a raffle. I do tomorrow at 11 a.m. GMT another hour for people who cannot make this one because of the time zones. And then I will raffle between all the people that have been here on the live chat. And you will win a beautiful chess book, San Luis 2005, a book of over 400 pages of the FIDE World Championship. I shouldn't talk too much. I have to make a move, a3. So I'm going to oppose on the d file. T.Y. Smith says, yay, chess. Exactly. If we finally play some chess, it's about time. Been on air for half an hour, and we finally have some chess. Okay. We swap a pair of rooks. I take back with the rook. When you're material up, you should try and swap some pieces. Let me play bishop g5, attacking that pawn on e3. How do you defend that pawn? You can play it up. Oh, you're not defending it, so I'll take that pawn. Why not? Attacking the knight, threatening to swap more pieces off. Okay, I'm gonna take the rook. And then I'll save my bishop. Where do I go with my bishop? d4 seems a good square. I have lovely bishops, and I have an extra piece, so I'm doing well. But Tome57 is a tough customer. And he plays that one. I'm going to bring the king closer. In the endgame, you want the king to take part. King e7. And he's attacking a pawn on h7, so I'm playing g6 to make sure I don't lose pawn h7. And I want to swap another. It's not a great move, bishop f5, because I get now doubled pawns. Well, he's not making use of that, so I'll just swap that piece. I know I'm swapping everything off, but he still has a knight, and as long as you have a knight, there is hope in chess, especially in Bliss chess, because knights can give these lovely forks. Let me give a check. And now I'm swapping that last piece off that white has, because it's check, so he has to take, or play the king, and then I can take his last knight. Just trading pieces to get to a winning endgame. It's not very exciting, but it works. Bishop pairs deadly, yes. Well, now I'm just going to roll my pieces off the board. That bishop on d4 is going to help my pawns promote. And what happened here? Did white resign? White resigned. Yes, thank you very much, Tome57, for the game. It's a pity you lost a piece in the opening with that queen c, that knight f3 move, attacking my queen. And you had not seen that your knight was hanging on e4. But good game. Enjoyed it. Thank you. So we have 31 minutes to go in this tournament. How do I go to the top of the ranking? Let's see what the top of the ranking says. This is the top of the ranking. Yes, amateur is leading. Amateur 93-24 is leading. Rai Mitun is second, and Alex 21345 is in third place. And we're getting a new game. I'm playing. Who am I playing? It's the U-Day. And you're white. And you have 9 seconds to play the first move, and an e4 this time. So I play the Sicilian. See what game we get. d4 probably now. Nope. He plays knight c3, so I play d5. And we swap a pair of pawns. Bishop e5. How do I do this? I do knight c6 because I don't want to lose my pawn on d5. Castling, bishop e7. He probably will play rook e1. I probably should not say anything because he probably can hear me. d4. Okay, play knight f6. You can take that pawn. Ooh, a lot of pressure on c6 now. So bishop d7. Queen takes back. And now I'll take on c5. Yeah, very good. He plays very quickly as well. My goodness. Okay, I have to take the pawn back. Probably get a check now from rook e1. Nope. Hurry back with my bishop. And I want to castle really badly. I don't like my king in the center there. At all. Yes, I lost a pawn. Well done, well played. Well, I want to castle. Even if you ruin my pawn structure now on f6, yes. And I am losing my queen. Wow, this is resignable. Very well played, it's the U-Day. Don't know what happened here, 15 moves. Where did I go wrong? Somewhere obvious. Maybe somebody in the chat can tell me where I went wrong. How do I resign this game? Well, I have 1 minute to find the resign button. I don't see the resign button. Offer draw. No, that's not good. There you go. Resign. Well played. It's the U day. You completely killed me. I have to look at this game again where I went wrong because it went by in a flash. Havana still not resigned. I think still not resigned. I don't know. Something strange with my laptop here. Maybe it is because I'm running the live stream from here. I'm sorry, it's the U day. I'm gonna run out on time. I didn't mean to. I really want to resign because you played a great game. Ah, I finally resigned. Thank God. Back to the tournament. I should forget about this game, but not really. I need to look at it again to see what happened here in 15 moves. Embarrassing myself on the live stream. Anybody knows where I went wrong? Leonor says, I play on a phone. Can I play then against people on the PC or laptop? I think you can play on your phone. You are playing, join the game. Let's see. 26 minutes to go. We have Amateur still in the lead. He won another game. Or she. Keelan second. Shoop is third. And I'm somewhere at the bottom. Pairing players getting ready. Okay, I have to do better this time. Maybe I get white for a change. A sip of water. Get ready for the fight. I really like to know where I went wrong in that 15-move game. Suddenly, everything went wrong. I'm playing Alex 2, 1, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Alex, and I'm black again. How come I'm black all the time? I don't really care. We played a Sicilian. Hopefully it goes better this time than last time. Because last time it was a disaster against my opponent who played really well. Completely crushed me. Bishop c5, putting pressure on the knight on d4. Can I take on b2? You should never take on b2, not even if it's a good move. And what am I doing? I'm taking on b2. Ah, well, why not? The rook on a1 is hanging at least. He's defending it now with his knight. So, take the bishop. And what is white's response? You have to take the bishop back, I guess, Alex. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I overlooked that, of course, I can now take the rook. And that's why you hesitated, of course, before making that move, Alex. Let's swap the queens. Yeah. A bit of a disaster there for you, Alex. I know how it feels. I had it in the previous game. I was completely killed in the previous game. 15 moves. I'll have to have another look at that. To learn from that. Okay, well, can I play d5? No, I can't. Rook d8. I want to play d5. Free up my position a bit. Can I do it now? I think so. I probably could play before as well. I'm going to take back with the knight. Keep my pawns nicely connected. The rook takes. And I want to develop my last few pieces. I'm a full rook up. So I'm going to develop the bishop to b7 or a6. I don't have, not very good at looking at the chat. Oh, this is a blunder because I can take the other knight after white takes back on e5. Yeah. Hard luck, Alex. Thanks for the game. Thanks very much for the game. Unlucky. Like I had an accident in the previous game and you lost the rook quite quickly here. Let's have a look at the chat. Daniel says donated money to the site. Yeah, that's how Lichess works, by donations, I believe, because it's free to join. Rick, I'm going to follow you on Lichess. Do you play often? No, not that often, but I need to play more. As you can see, I need to practice more. But of course, I'm quite busy with making videos for chess to impress and chess to progress. So all my chess time goes to YouTube, unfortunately. But yeah, I need to play a bit more. And I'll do that on Lichess. It's a very nice site. I have a new game. I'm white. Ring the newspapers. I'm white. I'm playing Pigga. Hi, Pigga. How are you? Let's have a good game. And I think we have a King's Indian, and that's always exciting. We're both developing our pieces. Pigga, rated 1494. Oh, okay. That's now transposing to some sort of a Benoni structure. But that's also a very exciting opening. I'm going to castle. And what is black going to do? He's taking in the center. And now I always think, should I take back with the pawn or with the knight or with the other pawn? Not much time to think about it. I'm going to take with the knight. And of course I left a pawn hanging. Does black take it? He plays bishop g4. Well, I think he could have taken on e4. Let me protect that pawn very quickly on e4. It was a bad blunder from me. I might still not be out of the woods. I don't think taking back on d5 with the knight was very good. I wanted to create a weak pawn on d6 for black. What am I playing? What am I going to do? The knight is coming to d4. I'm going to play bishop e3. Don't want the knight on d4. Yeah, black has a weak pawn on d6, so hopefully in the future I'll get some, can put some pressure on that pawn. Knight h5, okay. Where's that knight going? Well, I'm going to put my rook on the open file. Knight e5, yes. Putting a lot of pressure on f3. But still okay. Okay, let me take there. Yeah, bishop takes e2. Do I have an in-between move? No, I don't. But he has to take back now on e5, exactly. b2 is protected. I have now a very nice knight on d5. I'm actually quite happy with that knight. Okay, what next? I'm going to put some pressure on the d file as planned. Let's see what happens. Go white. Yes, indeed, go white. Come on. Well, my pawn on b2 was hanging as well. I protected that now with my rook. It was not hanging because at the queen on e2. I'm all over the place in this first live stream. I'm having great fun though. Okay, queen a5, probably a strong move. Attacking a2. I'm playing b3 to cover the a2 square. To play quickly, 2 minutes and 2 second increment is not a lot. Slightly behind on time, but not too bad. Now, that I have some pressure on. Okay, I'm going to take that knight, and I want to put really a lot of pressure now on d6 with bishop f4. I could already have taken it. Why did I not take it? Well, don't know. I should have. But yeah, now we get a lot of pieces off the board. The queen is protecting d8, of course, but I can play this one and try to get a protected passed pawn. Yes. Actually, yeah, I'm taking with that pawn. And now what? Queen b2. I'm going to put some pressure on e5. Although he can, of course, play f6 to protect it. That's what he does. I want to make some air for my king anyway, in case things are happening on the back rank. Of course, I can push my passed pawn. And can I do that now? Let me, not sure. I have 22 seconds. I have to move. Not pushing the pawn yet. Okay, now I want to... What I want to do, I want to improve my queen. His king is also a bit open. Maybe I can do something with that. I'm very low on time. I want to push h4 and h5, loosening up his king somewhat. Yeah, he's threatening to take on a2. You know what? I'm just going for it because I don't have time. Yeah, h5. This is very exciting. This is a very complicated position. And I want to infiltrate. But how do we do that? He can take another pawn. He doesn't. It's a bit of a passive move, queen a5. But I only have 4 seconds left. Ah, that's what he wants to do. I'm gonna want to attack him on the h file. Queen swap. No, let's swap the queens. I don't have time to do anything else. And now I see how this rook and pawn ending goes. Black is better. Black is an extra pawn. And a lot more time. Let's see what we can do. Probably should have activated my rook. Can still do that. Yeah, activating the rook. He comes in to a3 probably. Oi, oi, oi. No, he doesn't. Plays a passive move. I'm still alive. Fighting for this game. Can also take on b4. He can take on d5. We're both very low on time. He doesn't. So what now? I can protect the pawn. I'm a pawn up now, but hardly any time left. It's a check. Yeah, I know. No time. That's a very bad move. This is a better move. I have only seconds. I'm going for the draw if he wants it. He doesn't. He plays a different move. I'll keep giving check. So I need to gain some time on the clock. Now this must be very drawish. I don't know how to offer a draw. Would you like a draw? Then offer it to me. I don't know how to offer a draw. I don't have time. Maybe I'm lost. Could have taken that pawn, right? How do you offer a draw? I think I offered a draw. It should be a draw. Don't see how anybody can win here. We still not like a draw? I offer it to you. Nope. Well, I'm a pawn up. Of course, my king is cut off on the bottom rank. Not anymore, so now I can try to play my pawn up. Ah, let's take the draw. Thank you very much for this game. Back to the tournament. Big, exciting game. What a fight. Don't know how many moves it was, but it was very exciting. We have only 14 minutes left in this tournament. And let's look at the standings quickly. Oh, no time to look at the standings. We have to play chess. Rai Mithun. And we have another Sicilian. See how this one goes. Okay, knight f6. Yeah, to prevent me playing d5, I think. We're both castling. Yeah. It's probably a Scheveningen position, as they call it. Yeah, white is putting all his pieces on the right squares, and black is trying to do the same. And now the game really starts. All our pieces are in the right positions. Queen e2. Can I play d5? Probably not. Knight a5 maybe. I want to g4. He's attacking me there. Knight c4. my square. Of course, bishop c1 saves the bishop and the pawn on b2. So what now? Can I play d5 now? Still can't play d5. Aha, do I have a tactic here? Does this work? Knight takes a3, because then can take on c3 if he takes back. He keeps going forward. Knight d7. I won a pawn, but I'm under heavy attack on the king side. And white only has hardly used up any time. Now he's thinking e5. Sorry, that was f5. Can I take? Push e5 is an option. Or do nothing. I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to play my knight back to c4. It's a nice tactic to win a pawn, but that costs a lot of time. And now I'm in trouble on e6. But I can play e5. Does that make any sense? We have another move than e5. Let's play e5. Let's see what happens. That's a check. I go in the corner. Not being checkmated on the back rank. Oops. That's a good move. My bishop is hanging. I can't play it away. Let's protect it. Let's see what happens. Comes in with his queen now. Yes, I'm in trouble. My pieces are not doing anything. And I've only 25 seconds left. I'm being crushed. I'm totally being crushed. And I've only 17 seconds. Is that strong? Probably is. Yeah, that was a great sacrifice. And that is checkmate. Well done, Rai. Rai Mithun, you completely destroyed me in 28 moves. Very, very nice. 10 minutes left. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I am. Even though I got beaten up badly there. Is there a consolation prize for a runner-up? I have 2 more chess books to give away from my sponsor, the Mind Game Shop. And if you go into my video and see the Mind Game Shop, then the link, it would be great if you click on that link, because then they maybe keep sponsoring me. So I won't have a runner-up prize to answer your question, Joel. I'll keep that prize for the next live stream. Daniel can't accuse somebody of cheating. That is true, Daniel. You can't accuse somebody of cheating. And we're playing again. Another Sicilian against Kilin. See how this one goes. Playing the same variation. See how Kilin answers this variation. Bishop c5, putting pressure on the knight on d4. And more pressure on the knight on d4. What is black? Knight a4 is a variation. Give a check. c3. Is it playable? c3. Probably is. Knight f6. Trying to take on e4, I think. Seems black pieces like me. Yes, I have a lot of black pieces. f3 to protect the e4 pawn. Yeah, don't know why, but I thought it was random But of course, I missed his first 2 games. I messed the whole thing up because I had this blind thing not clicked. Still grateful for the viewer who... oh, what's happening here? Am I losing a piece? Because if I take the knight, my bishop on c5 is hanging by 2 pieces. But my queen is attacked, so I have to do something. I cannot take on e3, or cannot take on a4, it's protected by the queen. Okay, we're losing a piece. Life is tough. Yeah, good move. Now, piece down, see what we can do. I have to develop my pieces, I have to get at least my pieces into play. Try to make it difficult for white. He's trying to corner my queen. I almost lost my queen. The queen was almost trapped. And it might very well still be trapped. If I don't get out of this. Being a piece down, my queen almost trapped. Is it completely trapped now? Wow. Wow. My queen is trapped. This is a nice position or not? After 14 moves, I got my queen trapped. Very nice, Kilin. Very, very nice. Lovely position. Yeah, I just stared at the position for a bit longer because it was so nice. I have to resign, and I'm going back to the tournament. Do we have some time for another game? Probably do. We have 6 minutes left in the tournament. We have Shup in first place. And Keelan, who just beat me up really badly, trapped my queen in second place. And Rai, I think I lost to Rai as well in third place. It's the U day. I lost to him as well. I think I lost to everybody there at the top. And Tome57, I played against you as well. So 5 minutes and a bit more left in this tournament. And Shup is first with 20 points. But number 2 only is 2 points behind him. Yes, Storm Shadow, my queen was trapped. Terrible. See if I can finish with a good game against Smarf. Let's go for it, Smarf. Good luck in this game. Well, c5 always gives an interesting game. And we have the Volga Gambit. Let's see how this Volga Gambit goes. Or the Banco Gambit it's called as well. I think the Banco Gambit is the English term. Volga is more of a Dutch term. So it's the Banco Gambit that we're playing. That black is playing. Yeah. Blitzed out the opening moves. Favorite chess book? Yes, Daniel asked what's your favorite chess book. My favorite chess book is Bobby Fischer's My 60 Memorable Games. And it will be interesting to hear what you think. Knight g4. The knight wants to go to e5. And that is fine. And knight d2. Knight goes to e5. I want to kick that knight with f4, but I want to first put my king in a position where it's safe from that diagonal g1 to a7. Knight takes pawn on b6. I also want to get my rook out of the diagonal of the bishop on g7. Wow, c4 already. Is that possible? Yes, of course it's possible. What if I kick now that knight with f4? Then the knight comes to d3, but it doesn't. It's not an octopus because I can take it off there, I think. Well, he goes for it anyway. And is that pawn on d3 strong or weak? That's the eternal question. It might very well be strong, but maybe not. Can he still save that pawn on d3? Our friend Smarf. Daniel likes Bobby Fischer's arrogance. Yeah, He was a character. D2, okay. How do I take that pawn? With the bishop. Knight C4 attacking the bishop. And where am I going? Attacking the knight back. Knight is hanging now. Oops. Is that a knight for me? Thank you. It's a knight for me. Bishop A6. Ah, I thought you hadn't seen it, but you did. Very nice move. Okay. Queen A4. You can take the exchange. Nice move. Smart. Bishop A6. Now attacking my pawn on B3. B2. Oh, I don't want another queen trapped. Thank God it's not trapped this time. Both a minute left. The tournament must be almost finished. Don't know what happens if the tournament is finished before we finish the game. White wins a pawn there. It probably means that the game is, you can finish the game, I think I've read somewhere, but it doesn't count for the standings. Which is fine, because neither Smarf nor I will win this tournament. Okay, that's pressure on D5. Let me protect that. So queen and two rooks against queen, rook, and two pieces. And now he's attacking my piece. And where do I go? I go to H4. Well, I'm happy to get rid of that pawn, I think. But it's pinned. Very good. So let's unpin that pawn. You can take it. But that's okay. Because, can I take on F6? What is this threatening? It's another discovered move from the rook. I don't want to get into that discovered attack. Queen A6. Yeah, threatening to come in. Can I take on F6? I think it's, maybe I take on E6 first. No, I take on F6. Hoppa, let's go for it. Check, but I, oh my God. I lose another queen. Am I completely lost here? Yes, I am, because I'm going to take the rook as well. Okay, well played, Smarf. Excellent. I have to resign. Okay. And Roman came 30 minutes late and is in 16th place. Well done, Roman. 17th place. And Storm says, I thought the rook loss was unnecessary. Maybe knight b4 could have covered the pin. And the tournament is finished. Shuv wins. Well done, Shuv. Congratulations. And second place, Rai Mitun. And it's the Uday in third place. Well done. We played 131 games and only had 5% draws. I want to thank you all very, very much for playing. And Shuv, congratulations on winning this tournament. Let's look at the chat for a minute to see if anything there. Sean says, I made a lot of blunders though. Not as many blunders as I did. I gave away 2 queens, probably 3. Gave away 3 queens. And Roman says it's blitz. Okay. Shub 18. Ah, Shuban Marate. You are the winner. Congratulations. Well played. Excellent. Well done. What an experience. Thank you again, Rick, says Gideon. Well, I have to thank you all. Thank you all to all the players. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you, Luca. Do you think you would beat your dad now? I would beat my dad now, yes, Luca. I think I would beat him now. But not if I play like I played in this this tournament, by giving away all those queens. But I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. And okay, Daniel says it was cool. He enjoyed it. Yes, Energy Solar, you're too late, but tomorrow we do it again. Yes, thank you all. Thank you for everybody. Thank you everybody for playing and for joining in. So tomorrow at 11 a.m. GMT, which is 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have another session like this. Hope it will be as enjoyable. I hope I will not blunder as many queens. and hope to see you here, and maybe some other people who are in different time zones. And after that tournament is finished, we'll look at all the people that were in the chat, and then we will raffle the chess book. And let me show you my face again. Am I still here? I just want to say goodbye. Yes, I'm here. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining the tournament. Thank you for joining the chat. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments on how I could improve things in the chat or in the tournament, or how I could make things better in a different format, it was the first time. I thank you for being here and for putting up with me, because it is the first one. I wasn't also not sure what buttons to click on Lichess. I'll get better at it. It will be more smooth. It will be more enjoyable. But thank you very much for joining. I'm going to stop the broadcast now. Hopefully see you tomorrow, and otherwise see you next time. I will very soon do another live stream at this time. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye-bye.